Buongiorno! Today we are going to be building the first Pinterest reference of whatever these two sexy ladies will tell us, because one build a day keeps builder's block away. A restless living room. I can work with that, I think. Oh, okay. I already have this pinned somewhere. Let's get into it. This is going to be really fun. Let's just make a room for now. I found these really cute windows, which kind of look like the reference. So we will just go and use them for now, even if they are just like placeholders. But that will help us to space things out. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. And we need columns. And we will go for this one. Just gonna duplicate. Well, maybe let's make the room a little bit bigger. I think that's better. And to have a size reference, I picked this sofa, which I think kind of looks like the one in the reference, because there's one rule for me with this build challenge. I'm not allowed to download more CC, but I will pop up on the screen right now how much CC I actually have installed. So I think we will be fine. So we're just gonna put that there and then duplicate the columns to space things out. Let's put one right here for good measure, so it's symmetrical. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just pop down some lights so we are able to see what we are doing in here. Maybe that's a bit much actually. And the flooring looks like really nice wooden flooring. I think that's too light. Oh, maybe that's a bit too yellow. I think we'll just pop this down for now. And the walls are kind of like a white brick. Ooh, what about this one? Since I don't have a rug like in the reference that we're using, I will just pop this down right here. And then I grab this one so we can just layer them. Let's grab this and this. And if we look at the reference, we kind of have the same effect. And again, the shape really matters to me, because even though they are not in the set, they are kind of matching. So we're just gonna plop things down for now. We'll plop this down right here, this little poof over here, and another footrest roughly over here. Yeah, I think that's good. I found this little side table. We'll just tool mod this to scale this down a little bit. Okay, that's too small. I think that's fine. Another essential thing is this light, and we will just duplicate this. And I found this really cool piece of CC that we will just use to kind of make up this clothesline, I think. Just gonna twist it so it makes sense actually, like being attached to the wall and to the column. Just gonna duplicate the clothesline again and make sure that they are at the same height. And we're gonna attach this to the column. So it's kind of taking shape, I think. I chose this dresser to put in here. We will have to size this down with tool mod again. No, that's too small. Well, even bigger than that. Maybe just like this. Let's scoot this in right here. In the reference, all the way in the back, you can see what I think is like radiators. So we're just gonna plop them down right here. Pair them up like this. And we'll just repeat this on the other side. So I think this is kind of giving the same effect, but maybe we actually can just, maybe that's a better height. Like the height that they are by default, because that way they line up with the reference and where the window has this little like frame piece. In the reference there is this stool. Just gonna scoot some things around, and I think this is kind of giving the same effect. And we'll just plop down this pillow and this little blanket over here to make it look a bit more like the reference. Since our sofa does not have anything draped on top of it, we will take this blanket and then also these yellow pillows that we can just plop down over here, another one over there, and we're just gonna size this down once, plop another one down like this, and one over here. Just gonna scoot everything over a teeny tiny bit, and once again we're just gonna use tool mod real quick to make this actually lay on there. And just scoot this over a little bit. Maybe elevate a little bit as well. Okay, things are really like taking shape. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Even though the reference is really bad quality and it's kind of hard to build off a reference like this, but it looks like there's some wall trim or something like that. So we're just gonna grab this and try and blend this as well as we can. Honestly, that works pretty well. Okay, and we're just gonna duplicate this on the other side as well. And just scoot the radiators over a teeny tiny bit to make this fit a bit better. Maybe like this. And of course, we're gonna repeat this on the other side as well, like this. And once again, it's really hard to see in the reference, but it looks like there's some sort of like card thing. We could just use this bar card. We can maybe even scoot this over a bit further than this. Maybe like this. And once again, it's really hard to see in the reference, but it looks like there's some sort of like bookshelf in the back right here. Okay, hear me out. So now we have the primary details down. And what do I mean by that? If you had to use the reference and block out the main shapes, we blocked out the main shapes like the sofa. We blocked out the columns, also the clothesline, and also just like basically the framework. And now we can move into cluttering. It's really hard for me to estimate what's behind here because first of all, the reference is so blurry, and also what's all the way over here. But I'm just noticing something. We can move these closer together actually, because in the reference there's only like a small like bit. It's not like that huge. We can probably get away with only one radiator on each side. Scoot this over, grab the radiator, plop that down. Maybe we can move the bookshelves over a little bit. Scoot them over there a little bit more. If we are now looking at the reference, I think we have everything blocked out. I think I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Something that we need now is a little side table for here. Oh, this is cute. Let's just plop this down somewhere and save it for later because this blue kind of matches the blue that is used in the carpet. Oh, we could also use this. I think I prefer this for now at least. We could use this. I think we'll just go with this one. For the magazines, I have this one, which is a stacked one. Oh, that's because we sized this down. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this manually. Oh, that was easy. And I think I want to actually just clone this and put this on the little footrest like this. Maybe we'll just go and elevate this a teeny tiny bit like this. And we're gonna change the swatch. We're just gonna go with this one. Something that I just noticed in the reference is a projector in the back. So I think we'll just put a shelf or like a little accent table, console table, and then put the projector on there. And I think there's one. There it is. It's by Symmetrically and it's a portable one and it's like popped up on magazines and I think it looks really, really cute. Let's find an accent table. Maybe we can make it a desk back here. Just freestyle a bit. Oh, I actually really like this with the drawers. That's cute. What about this one? I feel like this is a bit too deep. I think the other one, let's just go with this one. And we're just gonna plop this down right here in the middle. Maybe we need something to pop this up with. Let's look for a book and see if there's like one that we can put the projector on to make it a bit like more elevated. And we're going to use these books. Just going to raise this up then and move this back. This is a bit too much, so we're just going to put Turma this once again. Scoot this back a teeny tiny bit. As you can see, it's still floating a teeny tiny bit. And I think that works. That looks amazing. I don't want to toot my horn, but toot, I guess. This looks great. And since the reference is just what we have on the reference that we found on Pinterest and we don't have any like further details, I'm just thinking about if we should make this a little apartment and figure out a layout for that. We could put a little kitchen section here, a bedroom. But where would we put the bathroom? What if we did this? We should probably put a front door right here. And I really like this one. So just gonna put this down here. But if we walk in, like this is a bit, I don't know. Let's do this and put the column back here. I think that's better. And we need a bathroom door. And I think this one is cute. We wanted to make this a bedroom. So let's grab a bed. And I found this one, which is really cute. So we're just gonna put this here. And let's check out the swatches. Oh, I like this one. This one is also really cute. I think you will go for this swatch instead. And I found these counters. So let's just put some down. Grab the corner piece and an end piece. Maybe that's a bit too big. We will figure it out. Let's grab the sink. And we need a stove. Oh, I think this one is good. And for the fridge, we'll go with this one. And we might have to swap these two out because I like to scale up the fridge. Let's scale this up a little bit because I think that looks like the scale is better in my opinion. And I'm just thinking about if I want these. I think this might actually work. I want them up a teeny tiny bit higher. Is that realistic? No, because I don't think a sim would be able to reach this. But doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll just put down like a little like stepping stool. Let's put this right here. Can we maybe actually layer this? Let's raise this up a bit. I think that works. It is clipping a teeny tiny bit like this. I'd kind of be worried to bang my head against this. Okay, this is getting to a point where it's literally unrealistic, but we'll for sure get this stepping stool and then maybe the height of these cabinets make a bit more sense. Let's try and find a dining table. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I like this one. It might be a bit big, but we're just gonna go with it. And I won't even keep looking for anything else because I really have to learn to not keep looking for stuff and browse every single item. Let's put one right there. Oh, let's go with this one. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. And maybe one more. Let's go with this swatch, but we're gonna move this out of the way. Put this at an angle. And we're just gonna use tool mod like this. Let's go with this one. And then one more for back here. Oh, let's go with this one. And headcanon, they can just grab the little desk chair and put it right here to do their makeup or something like that. Let's just rotate this a little bit and just put this like this. Oh, I think that's cute. Oh, and maybe one more thing. I want to have this a lot more like pushed in towards the table like this. So there's a bit more space. And let's just move this over a teeny tiny bit, maybe a bit more like this. Oh yeah, I think that's more realistic. You can walk like here. We could actually probably get away with pushing it a bit more towards this corner like this. I found this light which has like a plug but in the floor, and I was just thinking if we could like this. Let's figure out the bathroom. I like the idea of having a sink like this. What about this swatch? Oh, I like the one that is a bit more yellow. We're gonna use this toilet by nickname. Oh, I think we'll just be really lazy and just put this in, but maybe in another swatch actually. We'll go with this one. Let's just swap these, and maybe we can get away with putting like laundry right here. Let's try this. We will go with this one in just a plain white swatch. I have this around The Sims for laundry stuff, and there is a laundry stuff radiator, and I kind of want to put it in here. I don't know if it's functional, but we will just put it right here. Just gonna put down some clutter. For now, that's all we will put down. We need a mirror for in here. And I want to use this mirror by, I think it's by Cowbuild. Yes, it is. We will go with the one with the heart, like this. We will leave the bathroom like this for now. We will clutter, put like a rug down and everything later. I'm gonna start getting rid of some lights to figure out the lighting in here. Okay, so I think those are all the lights in here. And it looks like Oh, yes. Okay, so we can change the light right here as well. We'll tone down this light as well, like this. I found these tiles, and I thought we could just put them here like this to give the wall a bit more texture. Let's get rid of the light, and the wall light would probably make the most sense in here. Oh, I like the idea of having this above the radiator. I think that looks really cute. Oh, yes. Oh, yep. That's it. We can probably just put some like candles in here. Let's put them down right here. Move this back. Oh, what about these? I can never use them because it never makes sense in the builds. Put them like this. And then we're just gonna use tool mod to make them look like they are attached to the wall. Oh, I love this. Oh, this looks so cute. Can we recolor this? We will go with this one. To complete the bathroom, we need some like a rug or something, and we might as well use some of these things. I really like the Around the Sims 4 Rug of Mess, the bathroom edition, because you can just put this like this, and it gives just a bit more visual interest. What if we used just like a rack like this? Maybe push this in a bit like this, and these are from, I don't know, is this like the everyday clutter or the bathroom clutter kit? We'll keep this swatch. We can put this doormat right in front of the door like this, and I just found this really cute runner that we will put here like this, and maybe another rug that looks like a mess of like lots of clothes being thrown on the floor. We will just use tool mod to scale this down a little bit and put this here like this. I just want to try scaling those down a little bit as well. Just gonna clone that. I think this looks way better. We're gonna put this rug, quote unquote, down by the kitchen table. These scattered papers underneath the desk. And since these pillows are in the rug category as well, we'll just put them down. I think they are funny. And these footsteps right there. And I want a rug underneath the bed. Oh, I kind of like this one in here. Let's size this up a little bit. And we're gonna put this here like this. We need some side tables. Oh, I think that's cute. Yes, let's put that down. And a box like this. And let's choose the yellow swatch. We'll put these photos right here. We'll put this couch right here. And these right here. And I want to use the salt lamp. So let's get rid of some of the lights. Like this. We will put this on here. And this on here. Like this. So now both of them are cluttered. We are going to grab the dresser that we put to the side earlier, and I chose a different swatch. We'll put this right here, and this mirror over here like this, and we'll put this over here like this. We will put this box right here, and we will put this in here. Fits perfectly. And since there's never enough clutter, we will put this right here. For the vanity, we will put this right here and put this over here like this. And since both of these are floating, we will lower them a little bit like this. And we can just change the swatch. I found these curtains that kind of fit in here perfectly, and we're just gonna put them down like this, and then once again use tool mod to lower them a little bit like this, and then we can just go ahead and clone these and just attach them to the wall like this. There's this curtain rod piece that we need, and I just noticed that these are the wrong way around. Let's just quickly swap these out. Just gonna repeat this on this side, like this. I think that looks great. But over here, I thought we could put these plants down, and also this little shelf thing, like this. And to clutter up the little brick thing, we'll use this. We're gonna put a record player in the middle right here, and then just some more random decor like this. And I think we will just delete the book because it's not visible anyways. Just gonna recolor these Like this. Yeah, I think I like this. This is really taking shape. Yay! One more thing. We can just put this right here. Above here, we will put this. And then just some more clutter on top of here. And we're just gonna change the swatch again. Like this. For this little bar card, I prepared this right here. I think we need to raise this up a teeny tiny bit more for this to be visible. And we're gonna alt place this right here because that's actually a functional like bar, quote unquote, bar around The Sims 4. It's a bar bottle. I know this looks kind of grimy, but I wanted to put down like a dance floor over here. Just put this there. I think that's cute with the record player right here and then the dance floor mirror. I like this. To clutter this side, we will put this right here. We will put this right here. And this right next to it, like this. Just gonna change the swatches. And this is how that looks like. For back here, we will be putting this canvas storage thing down. Some paint supplies right here. This drying rack right here. And of course, we still need an easel. Just gonna squeeze this in here. To clutter this, we'll need tool mod. I just attached it to the wall. It shows the height that I wanted. And now we're just putting it in the right place like this. And we would be doing the same thing for this over here. Tool mod. And since we put this at an angle, we will rotate this. I think that looks fine. Maybe a bit more. Like this. You'll probably just have to size this down and this as well to make this fit on here. But overall, I'm pretty happy. And of course, we need some more tiny details like this. And of course, we can't be missing the paint splatters. Let's put this down over here. I think this fits a lot better with the other stuff, like the colors on the little tray thing. Ooh. Wait, we can actually, I think, squeeze this in a bit more. Let's just quickly make this visible again. Grab these and this and just push this in like this. So now it's closer to the wall. Change these again like this and just adjust that. Like this. Oh, I love how this is coming together. For over here, I wanted to use this because that can just line up with the projector. We will put this down right here. To clutter this, we will put this right here. Grab this and put this in the middle. And we're gonna put this back here. And I know stuff is floating right now, but what I wanted to do is to put this at an angle again. Okay, I think that's fine. And now we will just select the console table and drag this forward until the things actually are like laying on top of it, if that makes sense. And now grab this and just pull this a bit more out like this so nothing is clipping, and we can just go ahead and change all the swatches like this. And this is how that looks. To complete this corner, we will put this right here and we will layer this like this. We need a lamp in here and we will put this right here. This is not clipping in the bathroom, and that's the only reason why I'm cool with this, to be honest. And this random stool in front of it, like this. We will put this chest with the books stacked on top right here. And then as a little fun something, we will lean the bike against here like this. I was thinking about putting this in here to just, I don't know, give the room a bit more like separation. So this can become its own little section. And we will put this back right here and just take this board game. And where should we put this? And we'll put this right here. For the bathroom, I prepared this. Also, this right here for the sink. And before you start freaking out, I had planned to use this behind the toilet somewhere, like this. And then also squeeze these in the back right here, like this. I think we might have to raise this up a bit more. And just change the swatch. We'll just adjust these a little bit for them to actually look like they are laying on top of there. Like this. We put this pile of laundry right here. And since we don't have a bin in here, we'll use this, but size this down once. We can just lean this against here. For above the toilet, I thought we could use this. And we will just have to grab these and adjust this a little bit. For some more detail, we will be putting this down and just move this like this. On top of here, I prepared this. We'll put this right here. Just gonna change the swatch. And for above here, I thought we could put one of these like drying racks. Like this. Oh, and for this to work, we need to move this out of the way real quick. We will put this right here. We're just gonna move this all back in its place. Just gonna put this like this. I have to raise this up a bit more because the mug and everything, we're not actually sitting on top of it. Okay, like this. We'll put this bathrobe right here. Since this bathroom does not have any windows, we will be using this edge wall stain. Maybe like this, so the floor has a bit more texture. In the entry area, I want to make one addition and put this like this. First, we will put down the appliances like this. I also wanted to use this backsplash like this. And then we're gonna grab all the decorations I prepared. We'll place this right here and grab this to place this right here. And for over here, we can put a dish drying rack, some dirty plates. On top of the fridge, we'll put some drinks and toilet paper. Just put some stuff down on the shelf like this. We can also put this bag of potatoes right here. And also this bag of bags. Let's just go ahead and change all the swatches. And this is how the kitchen looks so far. I found this and we'll just put this here. We'll put this plastic bag right here. Oh, and we need to grab the frying pan that I wanted to position on here like someone was just cooking. And might as well just elevate this a little bit like this. For the kitchen table, I thought we could use this Monopoly board game. Okay, so this is floating because it's probably not the right height. Okay, so hear me out. We need to lower this until it's like flush against the table, like this. We're just gonna use tool mod to adjust this. Since this is now on the table, we can just reposition this. And we're just gonna put this right here. As for kitchen clutter, I have this right here. And also some more clutter like this. And we'll just use tool mod again. We'll just lower them a teeny tiny bit like this, and then we can just change the swatches, and now everything is cluttered. Let's just remove all the light sources that we don't need anymore. For the finishing touches, we will put down this as a ceiling. We will put this down right here, and hear me out. I know this looks crazy, but that way we can attach the clothesline almost. Is it attached to the wall? Maybe we have to rotate this a bit. Yes. Okay, this is attached to the wall and also to this. Perfect. There were also some more pipes. So we're gonna put this down right here, and we'll grab this ceiling fan and just put this right here. Okay, all that's left is to figure out the lighting. So let's tone this down a little bit. This one as well. This would emit some type of purpley or pink. Let's go with the pink. I think that looks good. Oh, maybe we can tone this down a little bit. I think that looks great. Okay, so we still need a lamp on top of there. Oh, I like this one. Let's go with this swatch. I don't like where this is at. Okay, this looks a lot better. We'll just put a candle down like this, and let's put this right here. And for the kitchen, I'm looking for that really specific EA light actually. This is actually from high school years, so we'll just put this on top of here like this, and also underneath here. I'm just gonna grab all of the lights and scale them down a little bit in the hopes of that maybe making things line up a bit better. Well, kinda. Now we can just adjust all of the light. Okay. And we need a ceiling light above the dining table. I think we'll go with this one, but then just change the swatch to the black one. And of course, we will have to adjust the intensity of the light as well, like this. And for the entryway, we will choose this. And then, of course, just adjust the light intensity. Do we really need this light? I think we can get away without it. I'm just gonna change the tone, like the color of the light, to make it all a bit warmer. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want me to build a really specific thing, a room, whatever, drop it down in the comments below and I will start adding all of your guys' comments to a different wheel that we can then spin and actually get to building your guys' requests. So if you want to participate, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Okay, bye!